single time you do a hit, it's like doing a set of exercise. So like how you fail with exercise is the same thing. So shift your mentality where you're doing a set of bench press or you're doing a set of...
You're not going to stop and you still got 4 in the tank. You're going to stop when you're done and you got nothing else.
Exactly. People don't think of cardio that way. And they need to think, and the only way they're going to get away with doing these preps with 20 minutes cardio is if they go and treat it like it's a set of exercise. But a lot of the people that they say they're working hard and then they come in here and we light them up.
Yep.
They're not. Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? I have people come in and like, oh, I work so hard, and they get in here and they work in the last 20 minutes with me, and I'm like,
you're not doing anything, bro.
What are you doing?
Yeah, you're lying to yourself, man. Yeah.
Yeah, so people's concept of what intensity is what this whole purpose of this exercise is, right? Of like explaining, hey, and even just breaking it down like that, so then just explaining, hey, your concept, you need to be realistic with your concept of what intensity is,
And then one thing I could actually talk about too is, so with HIIT cardio, the reason it's so hard is you're going to failure, right? So it's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. And most people don't like to feel uncomfortable, but it's that uncomfortable zone where you're actually going to failure.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta get comfortable with being comfortable. This
Exactly.
The only way you're gonna get away with doing prep where you're not doing an hour or 2 hours of cardio is gonna be through intensity. It's always intensity versus volume, right? So it's intensity versus volume versus frequency. So if the intensity is up there, that's gonna mitigate all this volume, all this intensity, But if people are not getting the results and they're like, no, I'm working hard, and then you see them and they're not, that's when the people that get higher in volume,
Start getting more volume, and they're doing it to themselves because they're not going as hard in the beginning when they had less cardio.
Exactly. So 2 ways is going to be, one is going to be intensity, and the other way is going to be maintaining your body fat in the off season when you're doing good in the off season. So those are the 2 things that we need to get across to people, that because otherwise their preps are going to suck every single time.
Yeah.
We're going to be transformation clients to the contest prep clients. So that's
do the most you can with little.
Yeah.
All you can.
All right, you got it. Cool. So what is rate of perceived exertion in definition, right?
So what's yours? Because what like as far as I know, like when they do, let's say they do a VO2 max test, rate of perceived exertion is from 1 to 10. How hard are you going? So like they'll even hold, because I did a test like that. They held it hard, and then like they held a 6, and I was like no. They held a 7. I was like yes. And they're like okay, he's at 70% right now of his RPE. Rate of perceived exertion. Okay. And then when I got to 10, that's when they're like, okay, that's it. Because that was his max.
Why don't you explain that?
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with it. The people don't understand it.
Or reps in reserve.
Yeah.
So how many reps you have in reserve at that last rep?
Okay.
So RP 10 means you have 0 reps in reserve. RP 7 means you might have 4 or 5.
I'll talk about the VO2 max text though, because that's what I know.
No, I mean it's.
I'll just explain it. Be like, so when you perform at VO2 max to see how your target heart rate, and the capacity of like your oxygen in your lungs. I was already talking.
Oh my bad.
Yeah, no.
I think well, say people have a misconception on what rate of perceived exertion is. So I want to kind of explain how I learned it. And this is
okay, that's good.
And then as a viewer, when I'm watching the last thing you said, it kind of comes off to me as rate of perceived exertion is like a
mental thing, like
like it was like more like there was a set. You're talking about it as if it was like a set factor, like 8 reps, which it's not. You know what I mean? So I think if I was a viewer, I'd be like, wait, what is it? You know what I mean? I think so. You just have to explain how it's not this like ironclad thing. How you learned it.
Okay, cool.
I like that reps. What is it called?
It's reps in reserve.
Reps in reserve.
So I coached an elephant, but I coached RPE by people who track their heart rates. It's day to day. RPE means that you can have 100% max effort workout every single day, because every single day that 100% is changing. So I'll tell them like, hey, like check your heart rate. If your heart rate's if your resting heart rate is like 10 beats higher than it was average, your RPE is going to be lower for that day. Because that means your heart was working more overnight. So I look at it in the quarantine, like, hey, how do you want a fail-safe way to work out at 100% max effort every single day? It's RPE.
Yeah.
I never even realized how faded the brick was.
What you doing?
Painting the building. Our new building won't be built for quite a while, so I think this one looks nice. Got Rocky over there. You guys know Rocky, he does a lot of the work here. He's the one who did all the graffiti downstairs too. He does all the graffiti work and the painting down there and stuff too. So he's been like helping out here for like over a year doing stuff. But nothing going on. Extra calories. Building looks a lot more hardcore now too. It's like this dark gray. So gonna take like 2 days to get it all done. Be fun. And I was like, oh, you know, maybe do it for a couple hours. I gotta work out and whatever.
Yeah.
And then like all of a sudden I was like, no, I'm gonna get them all done. And then
Did you stay with it the whole
this will be
time?
my workout today. And I was just rolling on a ladder and everything for like 8 hours. I'm so spiked. My neck
Like your neck's
is
all sore.
sunburned, my neck. My lower back is totally messed up.
Oh
Like,
my gosh.
you get sore like when you don't do things like you're
Yeah.
supposed to do. Like you
Oh,
just, yeah, it's brutal. You start finishing
Your
everyone-
shoulder sore from like this, right?
This just like my trap. I think I just rolled mostly like this or something because
Oh.
this one's really sore. Or maybe it's, I don't know, but it is like, yeah.
You're
Just like
almost.
constant. And you're gonna think of like people that do that every day. Like
These
they
kids.
constantly just work like construction and then they still work out. And that was what you're like.
I did squats the day before too. My back was already sore. And then I cut my finger. I almost lost my finger yesterday, man. I was so stupid. There's like, so when they moved when the snowplow came,
Yeah.
they moved the car stopper,
Uh-huh.
the curved car stopper.
Oh yeah. You try to pick it up.
Yeah, and they moved it to the, on top of the rock. And so I put my finger,
How are you?
my hand under it,
Yeah.
thinking I could just lift it like no big deal. That thing's,
Oh dude, that's not a joke.
dude, I didn't know how heavy they
They're
were.
heavy.
So I put my hand under it and it was on top of rocks because they moved the rocks.
Yeah.
And so as soon as I put my hand under it and gave it a little bit of energy or whatever,
Yeah.
it started sliding down the rocks on my hand.
Oh
My hand was
dang.
under it, and so I felt it like going, and so I just like ripped it out because I was like I couldn't lift it up
Yeah.
because I couldn't get my left hand under the rocks.
Yeah.
So I had one hand. It just started sliding. And
Dang,
then,
that
like,
would have been bad.
yeah, dude, that thing's like 200, 300 pounds.
Easily.
Dude, I was so heavy. And then,
Yeah, you miscalculated
I
that.
ripped it out because it was stuck, and then I ripped it, but luckily it was just like it was bleeding a little bit. It wasn't like, it could have been bad.
Yeah,
it just
man,
slid
you would've
all the
dropped
way down,
that,
dude.
You wouldn't be able to type for like a
Dude.
week.
Oh yeah. So this could be, I guess we can make it bigger. So like here probably. I should go in the middle of this light, right? So I guess here. So this will be this big then, all the way down there, and then how we partition that? If we wouldn't partition it, unless you wanted it that way.
There's an office space. Once it's the room inside the space, I would say.
Inside the space, desk up, no wall. If we did a wall, then you guys could both talk, but then you wouldn't be able to have a room.
I think that because like so that headset thing, it did work, but the issue is that both people need headsets. Because if one person has a headset, they hear me, but Juice talking too. Juice person hears me.
In the
Well,
headset?
Yeah. Well, no, if that without the headset.
Oh yeah.
Right. So we both have to have headsets. So I don't know if we could potentially be right next to each other, both on headsets, and you might hear like a muffle. But
So then I'll look at getting this built out. We'll put tile there, all over the wall. Fill it out. I can find more of that tile. And then we'll put one office here, one office here. You get paid extra to be like the office like manager. So you probably stay in there. And then as people move up, so like G and Sam maybe type of thing. Or we'll just switch, we can always switch around day by day too. Like if we have like a new person, like an intern going through training, then you can switch it here that day. As long as we like switch more things.
university best, right?
Yeah, I guess that's how it has to be.
Yeah. So you can put like new, like trainee and trainer together or something.
Yeah. Oh no, we need Anya needs her office. So this could be, you know what? This space is pretty.
But hers is more on
options.
headphones, so she could, because if you could put a desk like right next to the window, and then like, I don't know, I'm bad at spacing visually, so tell me if I'm stupid, but like, if you had a window, a desk there, and a desk here, and a desk here, is that tight?
We have to put we have to put a
That's
desk
not good.
across. Well, actually, no, you're right. We could do that. You know, what we could do it. We could do. That actually would work. You just have to do it a little differently. So you have to go. So this goes in here. Desk will come out 28 inches. So 28-inch desk against the wall built in, and then another desk against that wall built in, like a built in.
Okay, so
Desk
it's
itself.
maximizing the space then.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna redo a few things in here. Probably gonna paint the posing room black too. I think it'll look better in pictures. And then we're gonna probably redo this wall here because we're gonna create like a nice box.
Like
She's
a
gonna bring her.
built-in?
She's gonna put her Olympia medals here.
You're gonna part with them?
A little-
Yes.
not part.
I mean, I
We're gonna
figure, you
rent
know
them.
what? They're at my house. They're in plastic and up in my closet. Like, they're not getting much
Put on a display.
action, you
Yeah.
know?
We're gonna put a picture.
Might as well.
Probably put
display.
a picture of Yeah, probably. I want to get. It has to be like a crazy secure box attached to like studs in the wall, so no one could like rip it off or get into it. And then remove some of those team championship trophies, and then put it like right when you walk in, and put those somewhere else. Like we could even put those on this wall or something. And then like when you walk in, you'll have her picture, case, like the medals.
The one metal hanger
That
would
works
look nice. Because I'm not going to use that.
And Tony would be happy about that too.
Yeah,
Tony's
I feel
nice.
bad he made that, and I haven't even like made a picture with it or anything because I haven't hung up. My medals have been hidden for like years.
I know, I feel so bad for your medals. They're just like in a box.
They're probably the least displayed medals of anybody in the IFBB. They're gold.
You have people that have
You
like,
have second place like everywhere.
you have like 5th place people
Yeah.
who got a medal. Like,
Yeah.
once in their career, it's like a shrine.
At an
yeah.
amateur show.
It just didn't go with my decor, you know, in my house.
I put all my marathon medals in my closet. So I'm like, I'm gonna put them up, but you just can't see them ever. They're behind all of my clothes.
Remember that one time that guy tried to hijack your medals on Instagram?
Yeah.
She had all these medals in a picture, and someone posted it as if they were
It was
here's
his.
medals.
I had like over 150 medals from track and cross country in high school, so this huge like display board. And some dude posted it, and someone tagged me. They're like, "Hey, pretty sure these aren't yours. I know who these belong to." Some dude posted it like it was his accomplishments.
Dude, that's embarrassing. Did you say anything to him?
I said
Nice
something.
job, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I think you look like a champ or something like that. I don't know. But I was just like, and I think he deleted it then after that.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's so.
I would have
Yeah.
changed my name after that.
Yeah.
That's
Embarrassing.
It wasn't even like a high quality photo. It was just a shit ton of medals. But
that's crazy.
yeah.
What was his caption?
I don't remember even. It was so long ago. It wasn't anything that we had a cat. So I think it said big three. I think that's all it said. Something like that.
Probably
Sound like
semi-vague, so it kind of looked like him, but you could kind of get out of it.
Yeah. Like, oh, I didn't. I was just a repost.
Yeah.
But I didn't tag anything on. So.
That's like, here's the final product. Almost. We got the roof started. You can see it's like halfway. But it was too hard, so the guy needed to get scaffolding, so it's going to be like a week before that finish. But I think we made good progress for considering it was Corona time, you know, which is like something to do. So we'll show you the inside. I don't know why we started it. I just kind of was like bored one day and was like, oh, we should see if this works. And then it looks so good. I'm kind of like, well, that's pretty good for now. I don't know if we should even build the new building, but we're going to build the new building anyway. So I'll show you. So this is the new building, if you can see it or not. But these are the blueprints for it. Let me see, we'll start here. Actually, you'll start here at the top. So it has 3 garage doors on one side, and it has 2 garage doors on the other side. So it'll open up like 5 garage doors when you're working out on a nice day. And then out here has a little outside area. It's pretty huge. It's the downstairs is 8,125 square feet. The second floor is 2,884 square feet. So it's pretty big. It's like, I don't know, 11,000 square feet. And then this is the new gym area. It's pretty big. I don't even know how big that is, to be honest. Let's see, it's 78 feet this way, basically, and then 50 feet this way. So it's pretty big. And then we got the hotels for the pros when they're staying here in Denver, and just locker rooms and offices and stuff. And then down here, big old posing room. That was huge. This posing room's 45 and 3/4 feet long. So it's huge posing room by 31 feet. So it's huge. These are like coaches' offices, doctors' offices, physical therapists, and then our cardio area will kind of be looking over the gym space. But I'll show you a sneak peek at one more thing. Come here. So it's taking so long to build that building, and Ashley's moving to Las Vegas now, so we're talking about, hey, let's do one in Las Vegas. I've been talking about doing one in Las Vegas for probably like 4 or 5 months, and it was just like supposed to be an office, which it still might just be an office, but I'm flying out this weekend to see this building in Vegas because it's a really good deal, and my birthday's tomorrow, so this will be a birthday present to myself, which is this building right here. So it's a pretty good deal, and it's pretty cool looking. It's about the same size as our current prep center. My computer's leaning. Here, whoops. There we go. That's pretty good. Still off. There we go. Now we're good. So this is the building. It's going to require a lot of like work to get it where it needs to be, but they just moved the Olympia back till December. So honestly, I'm gonna go out this weekend. There's actually a good chance that if I get this, which is, I would say it's 50-50 right now, that we'd have it ready before the Olympia, but it would still be private. It's only gonna be for like my friends that are doing the Olympia, athletes I know, even other coaches that are like in the area that I'm like friends with. And I'll be like, hey, bring your athletes here, be a cool time, and invite some of the Olympians that I know to come out and have like not be bothered while they're working out. But for our elite members in Vegas, Ashley's going to be a big help to this. She's going to help out quite a bit and be there more regularly, like more posing classes with Ashley, things like that. So it'd be cool. Here's kind of what the drawings look like on the building too. You could see, this is what I sent the architect. He flipped it on me. This is like, my drawings are terrible. And he's actually going to he wants to put this up here in front, the gym part in front, and then the offices and the posing room in the back. So we'll see. We'll see what it says. This weekend I'm flying out for 1 day on Friday, and I'll keep you updated on that on the next vlog that'll be coming out. So exciting times. Just so you guys know too, I don't like the money we make from everything that we do, I don't take any of it, and that's why we can do these things. I don't like take a paycheck. I just kind of use what I need, which is very, very minimal. Like a couple grand a month usually is what I take, and then the rest goes back into like doing cool things like the buildings and the team and sponsoring events or whatever, because it's, I don't know, I don't see any purpose of like having money, like excess money. I think you just need what you need, and then anything past that's just for doing cool shit. So I feel like the athletes like give the team the money and it's not mine, and then like it's my job to like find the best thing to give it back to the team with. So it's just constantly going back into the team. So that's why we don't need a Vegas location. It's just kind of like, hey, we have extra money now in the team bank, we can make it better. Everyone goes to the Olympia, everyone goes to Vegas. Honestly, like secret, I hate it here in the wintertime. Like, hate it in the wintertime because of the snow, and there's no shows during the winter. So I'm like, oh, I can just be in Vegas during the winter and then just go every couple weeks to Vegas, whatever, and kind of work out of both. So kind of cool. I'm excited because Ashley's gonna be there. She wants to be a big part of it, and it's not easy for her to be a part of, as big of a part of it. She wants to be being in Denver. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna happen. We'll see. Hooters. It's a cup challenge, buddy. Cup challenge for Dooters. Come on. Come here, buddy. I need a snack for him. Oh, peanut butter. Come here, buddy. Come here. Cup challenge. Come here. What? Are you serious? You would die in the wild. Come here. You gotta come. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yay! Good boy. Come here. Come on, Dooters. Level 2. Come on. You got this. Yeah! You can't get to level 2? Man, dudes. You would die in the wild. Yes. You're a little stupid. Come on. Here we go, buddy. Level 2. Come here. Come on. Come see Mama. Come on. Come on in.
Come on.
He's gonna try to go the back way. Nope, that door's closed. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh man. Gotta go say hi to them. Today's my birthday. They did this to my office and gave me this crown.
Oh my
I gotta
goodness.
wear this the whole day. They gave me like, I don't know, 10 balloons, 12 balloons, I don't know. They went all out. And then they gave me these cookies. These are protein cookies. Well, Tori makes them. She's been making them for years. Probably the whole time I've been working with her, which is like 5 years. So she makes these like protein cookies, but they're really low fat, like really high protein. I don't know how she does it. They taste pretty close to cookies. Yeah. Oh, they bought me a box of protein bars. I eat those bars all the time. MRE bars from, who makes these? Redcon. Redcon, if you're watching this, throw me some bars, bro. Yeah, it's quite, they went all out. They gave me put the seat cover on. So, time to do check-ins, and I fly to Vegas in 2 days. I might buy myself a real birthday present, which is a building. That's how you do. That's how you do birthdays. So actually, it's more of like a team birthday present. So we shall see. What you doing? You look so good with your new collar. It's your birthday? Do you hate it? No. Just for one picture. Just like that. There you go. It's your birthday. There you go. Look at that. You hate it? Fine, fine. You can wear it.